Righty-ho. So hopefully some people will join, yeah, know that. And we can have a little bit of a live to go along with whilst I sit here and edit the latest video into shape. So essentially though, if you are lucky enough that you end up watching this, you'll see a little bit of what's coming up. Obviously I don't want to fully spoil it, so the stream will probably be hidden not long after. So let me just see if I can also do something here. You'll all probably hate me for this, but if I let too much give away, there's no point in actually watching it properly. There we go. Yeah, because if you can see it there's no point you actually watching it. So give it a few seconds and it'll be visible. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode here on 581, this little plucky dart. Today it's a bit of a dart. Today. So I'm trying my best at editing again, because I say it was about 2 months ago we lost Ethan, unfortunately. Just things took over for him, so he wasn't able to do the editing any longer. So that leaves myself back doing editing. And it's a shame because he did make some good stuff. A bit of a short day. I'm going to try and do it as much as possible in a short amount of time as possible. Steve. Oh, it's just one of them. Stephen's with me again. He's just attempting to get the rear bumper off. Morning all. Morning all. And at some point I like to show him, at some point I like to show him the quickest way of doing it.
As soon as I find the right socket.
I am attempting to find the gasket sealer to try and put a little bit more on where we identified last week. Like I say, hopefully we'll have some people join and we can stem this go oil from leak. There. Because there's no reason why it leaks, it's just there's no gasket sealer on the actual surface itself. So why it leaks, who knows? Because it ain't leaking out of the crack. Which means obviously the crack must be sealed. Let me find the gasket sealer and we'll get you round back and we will crack on with that.
Okay, so I'm gonna get
on with that.
Okay, so I'm gonna get this bumper off here. So start with this top one over here.
worth a look.
The other ones. 13.
I don't know why this is struggling so much. We're sending out enough. YouTube's just shitting itself. Unfortunately.
That's 2 of them.
Well, essentially what I've got here is quite a boring episode, I think.
With
So I'm trying to cut it down to make it a shorter episode. And we're still freaking out. I never used to have this problem. And I don't know how to fix it. Yeah, I don't know how to sort the keyframing situation out. So, I have to deal with it, unfortunately. By the looks of it, no one's going to join, which is pretty standard, to be fair.
top one over here.
Oh, I've got 2.
That's 1.
The other thing is, I think when we record in 360, we lose the 4K.
That's 7.
I think it's 2K, I think.
And the other ones. 13. Well, that one's loose anyway.
That one wasn't even attached. So yeah, it's like an hour and a half of footage. I've already condensed it down into about half an hour. Just need to try and condense it down a bit further. And I really need to sort this buffering problem out. It's buffering like mad on my end. Got like plenty of housekeeping to do though, essentially. There's there's lots of like sections I can cut out and alter. But the footage is pretty dull. And being 100% honest, it is.
Oh, that's fun,
quite
isn't
dull.
it? Okay, so unfortunately, we're not able to find the sealant on this occasion. So, what I'm going to have to do with on this
To know where it
occasion
went.
is to sand down the edge on the bumper in order to get the fiberglass sorted out. Could probably see that as per on that edge over here for you to.
The 360 lens.
Well, I mean, like put it on the floor, of course, for you over here.
So if anyone's got any questions, feel free to ask away.
Like put it on the floor, of course. Can't exactly just float it.
Holding it at it and it's the 360 lens.
Yeah.
And move them.
So. Yeah, just give myself a bit of a boost and put my fucking glasses on as well. Yeah, just give myself a bit of a boost and put my fucking put my fucking glasses on as well.
Go back to family friendly and all.
Yes. In my 30s and I need glasses.
I think we can cut some of this out. I'll just make it a bit of a montage of stuff. Then that shortens it down quite a bit. Because there was even more footage, but he set the camera up so far back he wasn't actually able to see anything.
He's a little bit there.
Got both sides. Got both sides inside and
Yeah.
under the pen. Ah, yuck.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah. Next.
Battery and plastics. Battery and plastics.
Oh yeah. Tags in there for this bit.
Oh, just a few things from that. Fucking hell.
Battery and plastics.
Oh, just a few things from that. Fucking. Fuck.
Let me see if I can do this. Might be able to do it with a scroll. What I actually want to do. Wait, it's just sent the email out that I'm live. Well, hey.
Battery and plastics.
Need to start it there. And I think I'm going to add a few bits to that. He might kill me when he sees it, he might not. Who knows?
Oh, just a few things from that. No.
We'll find out when he sees it. He might kill me in general after this video.
Put the fiberglass mat into. Cut the fiberglass mat into pieces of a workable shape and size to cover the area. Right, so that'll be that.
So do it as you cover in the area with no holes. We'll just press
We need some form of beaker.
Should be one in it. The kit.
No.
Everything should be in it.
In the damage area with activated resin, that'll be that. And then that's the fiberglass. Lollipop. Big ass. You've got to cut it to.
Stronger than me. Or that one into two. Okay. Yeah. And then put them on that side. And then is with the one in. Two. Yeah.
No.
So there we go. Yeah. And then put them on that side, and then we can shimmy the rest out later. Because it'll have to be sanded down anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, because we can't cut it until it's set. Do you know, trim it off the edges. But if you, because you've got to paint that stuff on, haven't you?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you,
And we've
I'm
got
just
clamp.
reading instructions. It says cut first
Oh,
into
cut
the
that,
side.
Yeah. So we've got the clamps. We've got simple clamps and heavy shit.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can like wrap it in there. Yeah.
Right.
Follow the mould of the bumper.
Oh,
So you can like wrap it in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can like heavy shit.
Okay.
Yeah. So you heavy shit. Heavy.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can like wrap it in there. Yeah.
Right.
Follow the mould of the bumper. Yeah.
Right.
And then down here, follow the mould the best you can. You might have to put like little holes in it and stuff to make it, you know, bend the way you want it.
Hmm.
And then wrap that over
you
the
get an
edge
audio
here.
visual to what's
Then do
going
a
on.
second
And
layer,
I'll
but
block
don't
the
do it
picture.
as intense. Just sort of put it on top, you know, not in all the edges, just to add a bit of strength.
Yeah.
And do the same on the other side.
Sounds good.
This will be up for the members
and then when we come
probably
up next, I'll
later
bring scissors
today.
on a knife, because the knife's at home, and then we'll just trim it up, sand it, and then I'll just get some cheap blue paint and we'll just spray it loads for now.
Sounds alright.
Yeah. You might even get away with one layer, but it tends to be better with just two because it's added strength then. The holes we can re-drill.
Yeah.
And then that gives us just two small holes. It's going to be more about strength, and the front side's going to be about the neatness. Or might you could even and then just do the top and lower. Yeah, you can do it in half because it will set quite quickly.
No, got rid of quite a section. don't think there's going to be much of this video left by the time I finish cutting it.
All cut.
It's like, oh, wrong button. It's like massive sections being cut out because we're at 29 minutes now. And I like them to be 30 minutes, but there's just not much going on in the video. And I'm sure you don't want to sit there for a full hour watching someone paint fiberglass, basically. So it's, in a way, it's left me in a bit of a sticky predicament. Because everything pretty much went to plan.
So,
Of doing it.
because it's got. Do you know one of that? Huh? It's got.
Well, I've done quite a bit for 40 mil. Still watching. I've just applied the second layer of the top of the fiberglass. I'm just adding a little bit more of tomorrow going good so well.
I will finish this
Um,
fiberglass in next
we'll
week.
come back.
Well, this week.
Get this bottom bit done
Won't take me that long to
and we'll trim this excess off here.
Oh, we've sorted it
Rather smooth so far. So I'm happy with that. Well and truly bonded. Is that? Like that. I think that will do. This off, because otherwise I will be welded to this cup.
Stick it in. Paintbrush is a paintbrush.
Like that. You guys can probably see that. Sticky. And
The paintbrush.
move bits around. I didn't want moving around. Let me just render this whilst I remember. Need to have a clean up of these folders. They're all getting a bit mumble jumbled. But they were all clean at one point. And now they're getting a bit like complicated.
You guys can probably see that. Completed and dried. Do this bit over here. So that'll be cut in half and put on the other side. Okay, so what I'll do just very quickly.
This bit has been finished, so I'm not going to spoil that. And that's a long section, so I need to add in my intro and outros. But first of all, I need to create them. So this will be out. I think I'm going to put this out as a draft for the members, and then I will film the bits I need. I need to just have a check. I've got it all storyboarded out. So I just need to check on the bits I need to film, and then probably Saturday, Sunday they'll get filmed, and it will be put together one of them nights, and it will go from there with it. So let me put this into render. So this is going to be the entire timeline. 581. Draft, and that needs to go into there. So I do have other stuff that I need to do. I've got just below my desk a fresh server that I need to put online. Need to get some hard drives for that though, and then everything that's in the other server that's in the cupboard, in my big power hungry server, will be switched down onto the not so power hungry server down here. But I believe they are in there. I'd have to check, but I believe they're SAS drives and they're only 2 terabytes. Upgrading to 4s, because that's got 4 300 gig drives in, and I believe off the top of my head 3 2 terabyte drives. I'd have to go into here and check, but there's a mixture of SAS and SATA drives in there. I but I should be able to tell from this. If I manage devices, so yeah, there's 3 2TB, because really, even if I can just move them over into this enclosure, it will help. I don't think this is going to give me enough information to tell me, yeah, which drives are which. Don't think manage disks, because if the 2TB ones are all standards, then they can be moved. So yeah, this just has the serial number. It doesn't give me whether they are the type of drive, because if the drive information was here, I could do the type of drive, have a look, but I can't remember what's what. Mean I could shut it down, pull them out and have a look, but then I'd have to boot it back up to close the pulls, to bring them back over. Because of the way these work, 2 of these are functioning drives and the other's the backup. So it's in RAID. So 2 of these are what they should be, and the other isn't. And then we've got miscellaneous pool, that's not used. It says it's used, but it's not, that's just system information. And then 42 gig in photos on here. Oh, let me get rid of that image and you can see. So as long as I've got normal SATA drives, the SATA drives can come over. Unless I can get, don't think I can. I don't think I can get the what's it out, because the reason really I want to get the 4TB is I need 2 of them to start off with. They've all got a match for the system to work. I can't put like a 4TB in with the 2s because it will only allow it to use 2TB of that disk. I don't know here which is the ones that are being used and which one is being used as the backup. Might tell me in manage disks, might tell me in here. No. Yeah, they're all just listed as hard disks, and I am fairly sure there is a mixture in there of disks. So it makes more sense for me to get the 4TB discs and put them in. I need 2 to start off with, and then that will give me 2TB of storage. But I'm currently using that'll give me 4TB of storage. Currently using 2.74, and then the month after get another 4TB disc, add that into the pool, and then that will give me 8TB of storage. Because one 4TB drive always has to be kept in the background, and then what it does is, if it detects the health of one of the discs is getting poor, it will copy everything over onto the other disc to retain health, and then flag up that that disc is poorly. So that's why that one has 3 discs. These are just mirrored drives, so these have 2 300 gig drives, and when you copy to them, it copies to them both, and it just mirrors them. Same with this one. So there's actually, on the photo drive, there's 2 copies of everything. So if one drive goes dud, the other drive will pick up. It's unfortunately the downside of having backups and keeping all the footage. Before we lost all the footage, we'd fill a 10TB, which is actually in my PC now, because TrueNAS said it was going faulty, but it's running mine perfectly fine. So yeah, so I need to install TrueNAS onto this machine, because this machine doesn't even have that on it yet. It's just sat under the desk awaiting installation. So thank you those that have watched, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.